Former First Lady Jill Biden's ex-husband, William Bill Stevenson, has been arrested and formally charged with first-degree murder in connection with the death of his current wife, Linda Stevenson, a case that has unfolded quietly over several weeks before drawing national attention. Delaware authorities confirmed the arrest after a grand jury indictment, marking a dramatic turn in what initially appeared to be a domestic incident under investigation. Police were first called to the couple's home in Wilmington, Delaware, late at night after receiving a report of domestic disturbance. When officers arrived, they found Linda Stevenson, 64, unresponsive inside the residence. Emergency responders attempted life-saving measures, but she was pronounced dead at the scene. At the time, law enforcement did not immediately announce charges, instead describing the situation as an active and ongoing death investigation while evidence was gathered and reviewed. Please subscribe, like, and share to support us. Thanks. In the days and weeks that followed, investigators conducted interviews, examined the scene, and awaited forensic and medical findings. Authorities maintained a low public profile about the case, declining to speculate or release details about a possible motive or the manner of death. That silence ended when prosecutors presented the findings to a grand jury, which returned an indictment charging Stevenson, 77, with first-degree murder. Stevenson was taken into custody without incident at the same Wilmington residence. He was later arraigned in court, where bail was set at $500,000 cash, an amount he was unable to post. He has since been committed to the Howard Young Correctional Institution, where he remains held as the case proceeds through the legal system. Court records indicate that additional hearings are expected in the coming weeks as prosecutors prepare to move forward. Authorities have continued to withhold specific details about the alleged motive and the official cause of death, emphasizing that the investigation is still active and that further information will be disclosed through court filings rather than public statements. Law enforcement officials have reiterated that the charges reflect the findings presented to the grand jury and not speculation tied to Stevenson's public profile. The case has attracted widespread attention because of Stevenson's past marriage to Jill Biden, now the First Lady of the United States. Stevenson and Jill Biden were married in 1970, when she was a young college student, and divorced in 1975. Years later, she married Joe Biden, who would go on to become a U.S. Senator, Vice President, and eventually President. While the marriage ended decades ago, the connection has amplified public interest in the case. Beyond his connection to the First Lady, Stevenson has long been known in Delaware as a local businessman. He previously owned the Stone Balloon, a well-known bar near the University of Delaware that became a popular gathering spot for students and live music fans. That background has added another layer of shock for residents familiar with his name through the local community rather than national headlines. Representatives for President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden have not issued public statements regarding the arrest or charges. Officials close to the administration have indicated there is no involvement by the White House in the matter, which is being handled entirely by Delaware state authorities. As the case moves forward, Stevenson is presumed innocent under the law until proven guilty. Prosecutors are expected to outline their evidence in upcoming court proceedings, while defense attorneys will have the opportunity to challenge the charges. For now, the death of Linda Stevenson and the serious allegations against her husband remain at the center of a developing legal process that continues to draw both local and national scrutiny.